Today, I'm going to be building the Boston Red Sox a super team to see if they can win the World Series. And there's no question about it. The start of the season was looking very rough for the Boston Red Sox. It looked like it was going to be over before it even started. But as of late, they have been the hottest team in baseball, and they are currently in a playoff spot right now. Like, the fact that they found a way to win 15 games in a row is absolutely insane. But as you can see, this team is absolutely loaded now. We have Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Paul Skeens, Tarek Skubal, Bobby Witt Jr., Mason Miller, Juan Soto, like, the list goes on. We completely loaded these guys out. So yeah, I'm definitely curious to see how good this team's gonna be this season. With the roster that we have, I honestly feel like the only team that really stands a chance at keeping up with us is maybe the LA Dodgers. But to start off the season, our first game's against Cincinnati. And with our hitting rotation, we're obviously favored to win this game, but we are going up against Hunter Green, with that being said, who's a very good pitcher. So I don't think he's going to make it easy on us, but oh, that's going to be fouled off. But yeah, we got Shohei Ohtani leading it off for us, so I'd like to see him do something. If we can get a base hit, that's definitely a solid start for us. Come on, I'm late on it. Come on. Oh, there we go. I think we just start off the season with a homer. If it stays fair, and it's gone. Shohei's gonna knock one out of here. We had 2 strikes in the count, so I didn't really think we were gonna do anything there. But wow, what a start to the season. Our first batter is gonna knock one out of here. Unfortunately, after the homer from Shohei, though, we did strike out with Aaron Judge. So there's one down for Juan Soto. I mean, Green's trying to get his redemption here, man. I don't think he's going to let us hit anything else, but hold on. That actually might drop. Come on. It's just going to be popped up. So there's 2 outs now. So Junior Caminero is going to be our last chance to try and keep this inning going. I feel like every single pitch since that home run from Shohei has been like over 100 miles an hour. This guy's pitching angry right now, but it's working for him. Like that one right there, it was way out of the zone, but since it was 103 miles per hour, it kind of caught me off guard. So we have 2 strikes in the count now. Again, garbage pitch to go after, and it was an 89-mile-an-hour slider too. That should not have gotten me. But anyways, now we're coming back out here in the top of the 7th inning, and I didn't think this was going to be a runaway or anything, but hold on, that's a ball. But yeah, at the same time, I did not really expect Cincinnati to pump in 5 runs against Skubal. He had a really bad 4th inning, because up until then he was doing pretty good, but then he allowed 4 runs in 1 inning, so I kind of took him out in the 5th. We have bullpen pitching right now. That's going to be a double from Caminero, though. So we have a runner in scoring position. So I guess we'll see if Bobby Witt Jr. can find a way to hit him home. If that stays fair, it's gone, but it's foul. And that was actually a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. That was not going to be a home run if it stayed fair. The angle, it looked like it was going to keep carrying, but come on, drop. That probably just gonna be another pop-up, eh? Actually, that might be gone. That's a home run from Witt. That's his 2nd home run of the game as well. So this guy's on an absolute tear. That puts Boston back up by 2. And now it looks like we have a chance to end this game right here in the bottom of the 9th inning, because we're still up by 2 runs, and Cincinnati is down to their final out. So I'm gonna see if Mason Miller can put him away. And we have 2 of the hottest closing pitchers in the league on this team, by the way, because not only do we have Mason Miller, we also got Chapman. So like when it gets late in the game, I can pretty much put them in like back to back. That's what I did today. I had Chapman pitching like the, hold on, will that end it? That's gonna end the game with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So Boston's gonna hold on for the win, but as I was saying, I had Chapman pitching in the 8th inning, and then I brought Miller out in the 9th. That is an impossible duo to hit off of. But anyways, after that, I went ahead and simmed to Boston's home opener, and I gotta say I'm a little bit disappointed with how the season started off. I know we're only 6 games in, but I thought we'd be like 5-1 at the absolute worst, and we're 3-3 right now. So we're not even winning the division, but again, we're literally 6 games into the season. So once we play more, I think we will kind of pull away. But in our home opening series, we're going to be taking on the Padres, so this should be a pretty entertaining one. And I wouldn't say this game's gotten off to a rocky start, but it's definitely been kind of slow for the bats, because we are losing 1-0 in the 4th. We got Juan Soto up to start off the inning, so I'm hoping he can at least get a base hit for us, and that should be very hittable. That actually might be a home run. That is gonna tie the game just like that. It's gone. So Juan Soto is gonna hit his second home run of the season to tie it up. And one home run is all you need to start a rally, man. Like, I'm hoping that will get the rest of the bats going here, because now we got Caminero at the dish. That is way foul. That one should be fair, though. Oh, no. I think that's just going to be a pop-up. Unless it hits off the monster, but it looks like it's just going to stop at the warning track. So now there's one down for Bobby Witt Jr. I'm going after that. Oh, that's probably just another pop-up, isn't it? That's not even carrying. So there's 2 outs in the inning. That kind of snuck up on me quickly, man. So it looks like Vladdy's going to be our last hope to try and keep this inning alive. A base hit or something would be nice here. I'm taking the first pitch again, but it's not dropping. I thought that was going to have more distance, but it didn't. Thankfully for us, though, after that, it looks like we were able to get out. Oh, I didn't even have time to say what I wanted to say. We're gonna hit a 3-run home run to put us up 4-1 in the 5th. That happened very quickly, so all of a sudden things are looking very good for the Red Sox. As I was just about to say before that, though, we did get out of the bottom of the inning without allowing a run, so it was tied at 1 until that happened. After the base hit from Shohei, though, Aaron Judge just grounded out into a double play. So there's 2 outs now for Juan Soto, who's already hit a homer in this video. I'm kind of drawing a blank for some reason, but I'm pretty sure he actually hit that home run in this game. But anyways, it would be nice to get another one with Juan. We're just gonna sky it up there, though. That is oh, hold on. That actually might be good. It looks like it's gonna hit off the monster, and it is. So we have a double with Soto. I will take that, man. I didn't think it was gonna have the distance. Like, it looked like it was all height, but it kind of just kept carrying. So I will take it. Now we have a runner in scoring position for Junior Caminero. Oh, that's another home run, too. We just murked that one. It's going to be over the monster. I think that got out of the ballpark. I might be wrong. That might have gone over the monster completely. That was 402 feet, so that is going to open this game wide open. It's 6-1 now, and that 6-1 lead apparently turned into a 7-1 lead. So unless we allow 6 runs without getting 2 outs, this game should be over in the bottom of the 9th here. I'm going to try and get him to ground out into a double play, but that's probably not going to happen. Either way, though, he's got 2 strikes in the count. So one more sits him down, and he's not catching up to the curveball. So Gavin Sheets is going to be the last hope to try and keep San Diego alive here, and he's taking strike 1 early. See if he goes after a cutter. And he's not even chasing it, so that's 2 strikes. So one more strike ends the game. I'm gonna try and get him with another curveball and see if that will work. He's not chasing it, though. Maybe he'll take a fastball up inside. He's not hitting it, so that's gonna end the game. He's gonna strike out. So that is another dominant win from the Boston Red Sox to move us back above 500 at 4-3 on the season. And after the dominant game 1, it looks like we did go on to sweep San Diego. So now we're on the right track. This is a 4-game winning streak for Boston now. But after that, I went ahead and sent past the All-Star break to see if this team was holding up. And it looks like we've been very solid. We're 61-35 on the season. So at the moment, we are winning the division by 6 games, so hopefully we can keep this up. And in our next game, we're going to be taking on the Rays, who have been a very good team this season in real life, but in the show, they've been terrible. They're 34-62 right now. As I kind of expected heading into this game, though, it looks like Tampa's record has not really shown how their skill level is, because they're winning 4-2. They've actually played very well in this game, but we have a runner on for, oh, that might be gone. Please keep carrying. It's going to be close, and it's off the wall. I should have sent the runner earlier, but I thought it might get caught there. So we're not going to be able to score, but that is a double from Aaron Judge. So now that's going to bring up Junior Caminero with a chance to potentially tie the game, and he's going to do one better. That is going to be a home run from Junior Caminero, and that one definitely cleared the monster. It's gone 465 feet. It was not looking good for Boston for the majority of this game. But just like that, we have the lead. This batting lineup is so fun to use, man. It's actually so overpowered. Like, obviously, you would expect that. But still, man, we've been cranking so many home runs in this video. Can that be enough? It's another one. Byron Buxton's gonna smack one to the exact same place. That's over the monster as well, 457 feet. So we're gonna go back to back, which will give Boston a 2-run lead over Tampa. And funny enough, after that, I did just sim the rest of the inning, but after the back-to-back homers, Bobby Witt Jr. hit another homer as soon as I started simming. So we hit 3 homers in a row in that inning, back to back to back, which is absolutely insane. And that is gonna be strike 3 to end the game. So Mason Miller is gonna sit down Tampa, which is gonna be another very impressive win for the Boston Red Sox. After the dub in game 1 though, surprisingly enough, it looks like we did actually go on to lose the series 2-1. I thought we'd at least win another one, but either way, we're still 62-37 on the season, so we're in a great position. So I'm gonna sim to the playoffs now and see what we can do to end off the year. And after that, it looks like there was no slowing down for Boston, because we're gonna finish the year with 107 wins, which obviously wins the division, and we were the only 100-win team, so obviously we were the best team in baseball this year. But anyways, for MVP, it looks like Kyle Schwarber is gonna win it in the National League, and then in the American League, it's gonna be Aaron Judge. But yeah, as it usually goes for these super teams, every single player in the votings is from the Boston Red Sox. Soto and Caminero were up there as well. But anyways, man, after the first round bye, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Blue Jays, who swept the Yankees to get here. And so far, game 1 has played out pretty well for us. We're not winning by a whole lot because Dylan Cease is on the mound. No way we keep doing this. That's gonna be a home run from Juan Soto on literally the first pitch that I have. That's gonna put us up 3-0, just like that. I cannot stress how overpowered this batting lineup is. So thanks to that, we have a 3-0 lead, and that's gonna bring up Aaron Judge with nobody out. Come on, please drop. That was kind of a bad pitch to go after, but it's, oh, never mind. I thought that was going to hit the ground, but it's not going to. Dalton Varsho is going to get there. So there's 1 down now for Shohei Ohtani. That should be hittable. Come on. Is that going to drop? That one's going to get in there. So that's another base hit for Shohei. I feel like we've been having a lot of those with him in this video. So we got a runner on now for Caminero. I think last time this exact same thing happened, we popped a homer with them. Not sure if that's going to be happening this time, though, because we do have 2 strikes in the count with Caminero. So I got to be very careful with what I chase here. That was good contact, but I don't think it's going to keep carrying. We're going to get caught on the warning track. So now it's going to be really tough to try and keep the inning going. That's going to bring up Bobby Witt Jr., who's got pop, so he's capable of hitting a home run, but I think we got lucky with that one-off with Soto. The way Cease is pitching right now, I really can't see him allowing a second home run in this inning, but if it does happen, that probably will knock him out of the game. We're just going to ground out to third, though. Oh, never mind. They threw it into the outfield. And we're going to make it all the way to second, so we have 2 runners back in scoring position. And that's going to knock Dylan Cease out of the game as well. So it looks like Tyler Rogers is coming in now. This guy's a really weird pitch. Like, it's kind of hard to get a read off of him since he pitches from down low like that. Come on, I got contact. That actually should keep going. Oh, it's going to be a crazy catch instead. That was going to the wall if he missed it. But George Springer's going to come down with it to end off the inning. So we're going to strand 2 runners in scoring position. But either way, the stranded runners are not going to come back to haunt us because Toronto did do some more scoring, but so did we. We're going to go on to win this game 7-4. So Boston's going to take an early 1-0 series lead. And after the game 1 win, Toronto did win game 2, but we won game 3 and 4 to win the series, both in absolute blowouts, by the way. So that sends us to the ALCS, where we are going to be taking on the Athletics, who by the looks of it took down Seattle and Kansas City to get here. So they've been on quite the run. By the looks of it though, their run might be coming to an end right here because we dominated in game 1 and 2. We lost game 3, but then we won game 4. So we're 1 win away from a trip to the World Series. And so far, this has been one hell of a game against the Athletics. At the start, Vladdy's just going to pop up. So there's 2 outs in the inning. But at the start of this game, I thought it was just going to be another dominant performance out of Boston because we had a 6-1 lead at one point. But as you've probably noticed, it's 7-6. We scored one of those runs in this inning as well. Bobby Witt Jr. hit a homer. So if it wasn't for that, we would still be tied. I don't even remember who was the starting pitcher for Oakland in this one, but he did a really bad job. And then as soon as the bullpen got in, it's been tough for us to do anything, man. Like, we've been struggling against the bullpen today. Oh, that was a bad one to go after too. So we're going to strike out with Marte, which will bring us to the bottom of the 9th. So we're going to have to get 3 outs without allowing a run, or else this thing's going to extras. Or Oakland, or not Oakland anymore. I don't even know what to call them. I think they are technically called Sacramento right now. But anyways, if they scored twice, that would walk it off. Is that going to be strike 3, or is he challenging? That's in there, so it's going to count. That's 1 down. That's going to bring up Jacob Wilson. I'm just going to keep throwing fastballs. Like, I don't want to get too over with the fastball, but they can't catch up to it. Like, if we keep throwing 100 mile an hour to like 99 mile an hour fastballs, there's not really much that these hitters can do. I've seen everyone struggling to catch up. I mean, he did hit that one, but it's going to be fouled off. So 1 more strike and he's gone. Chapman might be getting tired here. He is only 16 pitches in, but usually these are over 100 miles an hour and they're not hitting 100. I guess I'll switch it up and try and go for a sinker this time. That might be trouble. It looks like Judge is going to be there, though. So we're 1 out away from a trip to the World Series now. And Shane Langoliers is going to be the final hope for the A's. I'm going to try a splitter to start it off, and he's not even chasing it. He's going to challenge as well, but that was in there. Never mind. Apparently that was not. That really looked like it was in the zone, but I guess that's ball 1. I'm going to try and get him with a sinker. That's going to be a ball as well. I'm going back to fastball because fastball definitely works a lot better for me. I think we should have it. There we go. Juan Soto's going to get there to end the game, end the series. So the Boston Red Sox are barely going to hold on, which will send us to the World Series. And in the World Series, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Phillies, who actually have a better playoff record than us right now. They've only lost 1 game to Chicago, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, but clearly we have the better roster. And us having a better roster has definitely played out well for us. We had a few close games that we did lose, but either way, we have a chance to win the World Series now in Game 6. And we're down right now, man. It's been a close game up to this point, which I did expect, but Philly's up 2-1. So unless we get it together, they might be forcing a Game 7, which we definitely do not want. That's going to be foul. And after that, I did work it to a full count, so it's 3-2. And we're going to get walked with Juan Soto, so we got a runner on base. And that is probably the worst decision that you could make. You do not want to put a runner on for Aaron Judge. So now he has a chance to give us the lead if he can pop a homer. And you guys have seen in this video that this guy loves to hit home runs. That one's not going. That might be good contact, though. Oh, we're going to be close. I think it's just going to get caught on the warning track, though. So Judge is just going to pop it up. It's cool, though. There's still only 1 out, and that brings up another very dangerous hitter. We got Shohei Ohtani at the dish with Juan Soto still on. If we hit into a double play, that's going to be pretty upsetting. But, oh, we might have just done it, too. I did not make good contact with that pitch. He's going to be safe, though. Shohei made it to first. Can that please go? I think we might just hit a homer with Caminero right after Ohtani. And it's gone. That hit off the light pole. So Caminero's going to give us the lead. That is crazy. They were like inches away from ending the inning. But since it didn't work out, 1 play later, we come out and take the lead from Philly. And so far, since taking the lead, the Phillies have not been able to tie it up again. And we now have a chance to end this game right here. We got Mason Miller pitching. So this is a very tough situation for Alec Bohm because he is their final hope right now. And the first pitch is going to be a 101 mile an hour fastball. So that kind of lets you know what you're in for. That's going to be fouled off for strike 2. So we are 1 swing and miss away from being World Series champions. And either way, he's just going to ground it out. So the Boston Red Sox are going to win the World Series. What a run from this super team, man. That was a very dominant season and a very dominant playoff run from the Boston Red Sox. The Phillies did put up a very good fight, though. I'll give them that. They were probably our toughest opponent throughout the whole video. But either way, since our toughest opponent is not going to be able to sit us down, as you guys can see, this Boston Red Sox super team are going to be your world champions champions to end off the video. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'd really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, feel free to drop them down below. I'll try and get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, make sure you check out my socials. I got my TikTok, Instagram, and my main channel where I post Madden, all linked in my description below. So if you're into football, definitely check out my main channel. But other than all of that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.